Hello leaders, Patrick Jinks here, leadership and strategy coach and president of the Jinks Perspective. One of the things a leader must be able to do effectively is cast vision on a regular basis. I have a tip that can help you cast vision daily. Let's cue it up. I think in models and frames. I'm somewhat of a visual person. It's part of what allows me to help organizations that I work with see a clearer picture of their mission, vision, or strategy. But it's also what allows me to share my own vision with others in a way that becomes clear. Recently, I was coaching an executive who expressed a desire to develop this skill, the ability to take complex concepts and synthesize and summarize them in a way that creates a clearer picture for others. In other words, framing and modeling. The thought occurred to me that I could probably develop a workshop or webinar or an online course just to teach people how to frame and model concepts, because this is important for a leader. But for this short video, I will share with you 3 simple tricks that you can practice and apply easily and immediately. And trust me, this is far from rocket science. In fact, the power is in its simplicity. These 3 models work with almost any concept you want to convey to others, and I'll even illustrate all 3 methods together as I explain them to you. You can use any one of them or any number of them in combination with each other to make the concepts that you're sharing even more memorable for the people you're sharing them with. The first is what we'll call the shapes model. And this is exactly as it sounds. Circles, squares, and especially triangles make for great framing. If you can access smart art elements that are built into software programs like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, you'll notice that many of these smart art designs are merely some version of a simple shape. For this model, since I'm sharing 3 techniques with you, we'll use the triangle. The second is what I call the points technique. And it most often works very well if you have about 3 to 5 points to make. In fact, if you've watched many of my videos, you already know that I'm a fan of what I call the 5-point plan, but it could be a 3-point plan or a 4-corner foundation, or it could be a 2-step process. Again, for this video, I'm giving you 3 tips, so we'll call this the 3-point multi-tool for framing an idea. Are you seeing alignment yet? We have a 3-point tool and we have a triangle. Works perfectly so far, right? Now, let's add the third component, the acronym method. Acronyms are great for casting vision because they're easily remembered. We know, for example, what a SWOT analysis is. You can take a simple acronym into a Rotary meeting and make a great presentation about your organization's strategy that only requires you to memorize the acronym. No need to take notes to the podium with you. For this model, we'll use the acronym SAP, S-A-P. The S stands for shapes, the A stands for acronyms, and the P stands for points. So we can call this the SAP concept framing model. Or we could call it the 3-point framing tool, or we could call it the framing triangle. Now, here's where you can practice. Download the free coaching sheet from the link in the video description below this video. Think of a key concept of your mission or your strategy, your program portfolio, your outcome measurement goals, anything. Practice placing it in one or more of these 3 models. You'll get the hang of it pretty quickly, and before you know it, you'll have a stump speech to share extemporaneously throughout your community anytime you need it without having to memorize or take notes. You can use this to help your staff advance an action plan, structure an event, or tell a powerful story about your organization's work. If you feel particularly energetic, create your own model. How might you make the concepts that you have more visual and more memorable? That's the Jinks Perspective for this week. If you'd like to explore ways the Jinks Perspective can help you and your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment in your work, reach out and schedule a free discovery call with me by clicking the link that's also in the video description below this video. And as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel below and click the bell icon to notify you when we drop new episodes. And of course, share this with a friend or a colleague. Pay it forward, and we'll see you here next time.